GLP1. Like, I am on a GLP1. That's another thing. I am very open about it. Like, I'm not shy about it. I think it's very personal, but for me, for example, let me just talk about it since I touched on it, right? And it's on my YouTube. I have been overweight as long as I can remember, like my entire life. And I lost weight for the last time before I went on a GLP-1 in February of 25. I had lost weight. It took me years. It had taken me years to lose weight. I'm not an exerciser. Like, don't catch me at the gym. Like, I'm not. I wish I was. Walking, like, I'm cool with walking, but like not. I'll walk in Disney, but you know. And then anyway, so in December, no, I guess it was in the fall of 2024, I realized like I had put on almost all of the weight I had lost, which was like 80, 70 pounds, something like that. And I had been trying to like still clean eat, still be very mindful of my food choices, and just nothing was coming off. And just being in my late 40s, I was realizing like no matter what, it wasn't budging. So I talked to my doctor in the fall of 24 and I asked her about GLP-1. And she was like, okay with it and okay if I wanted to do it. I said, well, again, because things take me a minute to process and to kind of really decide if I want to do this or not. And so I said, give me a second. And then in December, I said, okay, 100%, 2025, I want to start this. So we started the insurance process, because it is a process, in January of 25. In February of 25, I was approved and prescribed a GLP-1 Zepbound. I was 310 pounds when I started. I can post photos later, or you know what, go to YouTube because I have a whole video. Or if people are interested, I can share that. I was 310 pounds. I said I wanted to be on it for like a short period of time, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. But anywho, I went on it. The very first time I took a GLP-1, I do not mean to be dramatic. I thought I was dying. I had the worst stomach aches. I was in a fetal position, unable to move. I was hurting. I was in so much pain. And I remember saying, if this is how it's going to be every week, I'm not doing it. Screw it, I'm not doing it. We got past that. She did say every time I go up a dose, if I experienced that the first time, it was very likely that I may experience it moving forward, and I did it. I've only experienced that, and nothing as bad as the first time, but I've experienced something similar only a total of 2 times. Thank goodness. So fast forward, my last appointment, my check-in was in April. I'm down 80 pounds, and I'm very close to what I feel is my goal. Like, I feel like everybody says, oh, it's cliche and this is what just people say, and oh, everyone is beautiful and whatever. This is true. Yes, this is true. I'm speaking for myself. I am not a small person. I don't have a small frame. I love being full-sized, curvy. I love my body. I love my shape. Did I do damage to myself for a lot of years? 100%. 100%. So it's irreversible in some degrees, right? Like the loose skin, for example. And I honestly, like, I have friends and I know people who've had significant weight loss and success, and they have had skin removal surgery, and they've had different procedures, and that's great. Again, to each their own. I just don't feel like at this point in my life that's something I would want to do. Like, if I'm okay with me then I guess you should be too. I guess that's my mindset, right? So it's just like, I don't know. I'm more than just like what my body is. And I would hope that people who know me would know that. So it's very personal, and it's very individual, very much an individual decision that people have to make. And I don't know why I'm like, because it's very personal. So yeah, so there's more to me than just that, but it is a big part of my life and a big part of my story. But I do feel like I'm very close to my, like, what I feel I'm good with. I'm a size 16. I started when I first started losing weight some years ago, and was really like just motivated to do this, and it took me years. I started in a 26 pants and typically like a 2 to 3X shirt, and today I'm in 16 pants, and which I love. I honestly don't even want to go down on that. And then listen, sometimes I wear tight clothes, and it's what I wear, and it's what I like, and it's the style. But typically I'm in like a medium to large shirt. Some of my shirts, some of my tank tops I have are actually small. I'm smaller up here, you know, on the top, and that's just okay. But I'm very much in love with my body, my health, my energy that I've regained. I don't know how I went on to all of this from junk journaling.